amazingly, this is the 17th annual Sportsbook Awards event. I did look up some figures, and the top 20 sports books sold about 750,000 copies in the first year. So sportsbook retailing is still very, very strong.
Absolutely, the Mecca of cricket, and today is Eid Mubarak, so there you are, you know. The Muslims are celebrating the end of Ramadan, so who knows?
I'm principally a football writer, so I've read pretty much all the other books in the football category, and it's a great list, and there's a lot of books that we'd be, that we're honored to be considered with.
He won the tour, he won BBC Sports Personality of the Year. Let's try and make it a third win tonight.
He's just gone into number 2 in the Sunday Times bestsellers for his paperback.
Sport is such a visual activity that it lends itself so well to pictorial and illustrated books. So there's some great titles there, though. There really is.
I think we're in a golden age of sports writing in the UK, and it's not just reflected in football books, although the shortlist for that is fantastic. It's a much broader thing, and I think that's the interesting thing about this event today, is the breadth of excellence that there is.
The pleasure of watching Messi play, like the pleasure that I take seeing him goes on also with my writing, because I feel that his qualities are so unique that he challenges us to write better.
I've heard back from a lot of folks that have bought my book, and they're very touched and they're very affected. It means a lot to them, and I think winning would be one of the most significant moments of my life.
I think it's always nice when you can get recognition for something you're very passionate about, and the way that my book has been written, it's more around a lifestyle book, and I hope that it helps people. So
I'm really looking forward to seeing what the judges deem as the best sports books, what's kind of caught their interest and why, and what they think will be the overall book of the year.
Warm welcome indeed to the 2019 Telegraph Sportsbook Awards, and a welcome therefore to our nominees, authors, sports stars, journalists, publishers, and in the category of one, me.
Best Illustrated Book of the Year, The Beautiful Badge by Martin Rutledge and Elspeth Wills. Published by Pitch Publishing.
And the winner of the Biography of the Year is Tiger Woods by Jeff Benedict and Armen Katiyan.
The winner of the Sporting Club General Outstanding Book of the Year is Berlin 1936 by Oliver Hilmes.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. As I got up in the morning in Berlin, I recognized that my last time being in your wonderful city, that Donald Trump was also here. Now he is back, and I'm also back, and I thought in the morning that it might be a bad omen that Trump is here, for a bad omen for winning an award.
And the person who has won this award is Dame Kelly Holmes.
I won an award again! I'm so pleased, honestly. Julia, thank you for giving me the opportunity to write this book. I don't expect anything these days. I just kind of get on with things, you know what I mean? And kind of I was just thinking, great, nominated. So I'm so pleased. Thank you so much. I think my only message I'm going to give is that what the book is about is we have our life to live it as well as you can. Don't be afraid to ask for help when you need it, because all of us at some stage may well, and use fitness as a tool to feeling good and empowered and just being happy. But thank you so much. Thank you.
Arlott, Swanton and the soul of English cricket.
Our winning book is revelatory, it's intensely powerful, and it was utterly compelling from start to finish. And it explained how Ben Ryan made history with Fiji, and it is, of course, Seven's Heaven.
I know this is the rugby category, but there's not many rugby books that include military dictators, devastating cyclones, lost friendships, broken marriages, left-handed short-sighted gingers. But that's what the book was about. I'm very proud of it. Thank you very much.
And the winners are Red Card by Ken Bensinger and Building the Yellow Wall by Uli Hesse.
The winner of the Cycling Book of the Year for 2019 is Full Gas by Peter Cozzens.
And the winner is The Boy in the Shed by Paul Ferris.
I just want to finish by thanking two women who've been the biggest part of my whole life, really. My wife, who I met when she was 13, I was 14. Far too young to be together, but we're still here. My mother, Bernadette, who died in 1987. And I realised when I started writing the book that actually she never left after all. So it's to her mum. Thank you.
The best-selling sports book of 2018 goes quite simply to the book read by more people last year than any other. And the winner this year, selling over 100,000 copies in hardback and 25% higher than its nearest rival, is How to Be a Footballer by Peter Crouch with Tom Fordyce.
He's a really easy person to write for, as you probably know if you listen to the podcast, if you have read the book. He is like the Forrest Gump of football. He has been there in so many moments in football over the last 20 years. He's also a very funny man, so my job was very easy. So on his behalf and on my behalf, thank you very much.
The winner of the Telegraph Sports Book of the Year is Ben Ryan for 7-7.
And Mbele is an old Fijian phrase that means work together, love each other. And I think we proved with the Fijian team that you can be successful and ruthless and win everything that's going. You can be beset by problems and cyclones and coups and death and tapped phones, but you can be nice and you can be grateful and you can be kind. And I hope people enjoy the book and everything that's in it, and thank you very much tonight.